I said before that everyone can become an expert in leadership, and I believe that is 100% true. Fact is, most professional managers do not like to hear that because they believe being a leader is part of their personality. This attitude has toxic consequences, not only when questioning their leadership or their decisions, you question their personality. It is also an offensive statement to them to claim everybody can learn and conduct leadership. Do not let them turn you down. As said before, most managers do not know anything about leadership. Mainly, they build up theories when talking and statements about leadership to make them feel good about themselves. And as said before, I don't blame them. It is not their fault. Unlike you, by choosing this class, most likely they never had any substantial leadership training. However, please be careful if you listen to people who talk leadership. Develop a sense if they are doing self-marketing or really try to discuss the matter. There is a brutal truth, and that one cannot be negotiated. People choose their leaders by themselves. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a universal law. Position does not make you a leader. Number one problem of most managers. You can be a team manager, no leader, because you don't know leadership. You can be a division chief, no leader, because you don't know leadership. You can be a board member, still no leader, because you don't know leadership. You even can be the owner of a company, no leader, because you don't know leadership. People will somehow respect your position for sure, but will leave you in time they need leadership. If people need leadership, true leadership, and you don't give it to them, they will turn to someone they have the feeling she or he can provide that desired leadership. I have seen that during the several economical crises during the last decades many times. In addition, you will get all kinds of problems inside the organization between the true leader, if he's there, and the one who leads because of his position. Not good. But even worse, unfortunately, also not rare, is the total absence of leadership. Nobody takes responsibility. Nobody does anything, although everybody is seeing the iceberg in front of the ship. At this point, I do repeat my statement from the beginning. You can be that true leader. Everybody can be the leader people will choose. If you prove skill and competence in leadership, people will turn to you. And just to shortly touch the subject, because it is a science of its own, why do people choose leaders? What is it that motivates people to follow, for example, you? In short words, they follow you because you provide a certain aspect of their life, a future that is somehow better than what they can provide on their own, or they know they can't spend the energy on leading themselves into that future. So please understand, people not necessarily choose leaders because they are incapable of leading themselves. Leaders like to believe that, be careful. A good reason to choose a leader is pure economics. Hey, if the manager makes up his mind how to get there, I can concentrate on something else. And as my energy is limited, I'm deciding to follow a leader because it is efficient. So leading is a lot about, I stay with that person, here I will survive, or here I will meet interesting people, or here I get rich, or here I will have a brilliant life. But also, he will do, and I don't have to care about. If you're ready, here is your first exercise to become that leader everybody will follow. Are you ready? Sure? The first exercise is Learn to follow orders. To follow orders is the most essential skill to lead. In order to lead, you have to learn to follow. And the older, the more experienced you become, the more important that exercise becomes. Try to understand, accurately understand what is expected from you. Be the person that says, yes, you can rely on me. I will deliver. Try to be the perfect follower. Try to think for your boss, ask if necessary, and avoid any excuses. And then capture that feeling, the feeling of following orders. Joy to be good at a job, also frustration if you fail. It will make you a better leader if you can recall how it is to be someone who has to execute. Good bosses, I've seen that, sometimes choose to execute wishes from their employees. Boss, I do have a problem with da 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 da. Yeah, I take it. I will get back to you this afternoon. Nothing wrong with that.